We've all heard that humans only use 10% of their brains, but that's not true. This myth spread mostly due to Hollywood movies like Lucy and Limitless. While those films are entertaining, they're entirely fictional. According to neuroscientists, humans can use 100% of their brains throughout the day, but not all at once. The brain is incredibly complex, and we still haven't fully understood how it works. Interestingly, the most energy-consuming organ in our body is the brain. It manages its own energy needs, and it knows how much energy it has and adjusts its function accordingly. If it realizes there isn't enough energy to operate at full capacity, it may reduce activity by about 30%. You probably noticed how, when you're familiar with a place, you can navigate it even in the dark. That's your brain working efficiently. It creates habits to reduce effort and conserve energy. It tries to make processes automatic, so you don't have to think about them consciously, like solving a problem you've already practiced many times. But the brain doesn't only form good habits. It tends to form any habit that makes its job easier, even bad ones like smoking or nail biting. To learn something new, the brain has to go step by step. If you want to become a professor, you must start with small bits of knowledge from childhood. For example, if you're learning music and you start from scratch, even the basics seem hard at first. But if you keep practicing little by little, you'll reach a point where even complex pieces feel easy, because your brain has adapted. This applies to everything. The brain responds well to training, especially in the areas you're passionate about. We also know the brain has two hemispheres. The right hemisphere controls the left side of the body, and the left hemisphere controls the right side. People often ask, how can I use 100% of my brain? How can all 87 billion neurons be active at once? Scientists say that's impossible. If it were to happen, it would cause a seizure. When you're constantly learning, driving, learning a new language, playing an instrument, you're giving your brain a workout. Never let your brain get lazy. If you do, learning becomes harder and harder. Naturally, after age 30, the ability to learn gradually decreases. That's why it's important to build and train your brain while you're young. If you strengthen your brain early, learning even after 30 will be much easier and more efficient. Neuroscientists say that a strong brain boosts confidence, which helps you manage stress and anxiety better. This leads to fewer negative thoughts and a happier mindset. In other words, you gain control over your thinking. So in the end, we realize building a strong brain is in our own hands.